If you're the type of person that has over 200 grand just sitting in their back pocket and they want some amazing Nismo Nissan beauty, this is your car. Oh, hello, this is Daily Car News with Bijan. I'm gonna keep you guys up to date on everything car every single day at 6 p.m. Pacific. If you want to stay up to date, just smash that subscribe button. Now, the 2022 GTR Nismo Special Edition.
That's quite a mouthful.
I know.
This current generation GTR has been going on for forever and a half. It kind of feels like at this point Nissan is just mildly doing small tweaks, tweaking the turbo a little bit, adding a newer front fascia, newer front bumper, and just calling it a day. I think they're following the old idea, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But they did release something slightly different on this new Nismo, and it looks pretty wild. Now, it has a special stealth gray paint that shifts from this kind of light blue to this stealthy gray. It looks pretty cool. Previous Nismos do have a carbon fiber hood, but this one is going to have a fully exposed carbon hood. Now, this looks like something we would have built in a video game a couple years ago, but I'm not complaining. Now, it looks beautiful, but let's talk about some of its specs. Now, as far as horsepower, it's going to be boosted up to 600. We're going to see 20-inch forged wheels and a lot of exterior carbon fiber. Its 0 to 60 is of course going to be under 3 seconds, and we're going to see a price tag slightly above what the current Nismo sits at, probably in the $220,000 range. Now, pre-orders are going to start in fall here in the USA. It's a 2022 model. It's currently 2021, so that makes sense. Now, for me, the GTR has always been a halo car, and this checks all of the boxes and does it so nicely. Brings back some of that nostalgia of dreaming about a GTR and building a GTR in video games, but also having something that isn't just form, it's also function. All-wheel drive, tons of grip, 600 horsepower. Wow. Now, with Nissan making this GTR their special edition, or their Nismo special edition, does that mean we're going to see the end to this generation of GTR? Are we going to get a complete redo, refresh for 2023? Now, that price tag is definitely not cheap, but you are getting a ton of car and a ton of heritage for that price. If you're the type of person that has over 200 grand just sitting in their back pocket and they want some amazing Nismo Nissan beauty, this is your car. If I had that sort of money just sitting around in my back pocket and I was choosing between a Huracan, a 458, and this GTR, I think I would still choose the GTR. From a young age, the GTR has always appealed to me. I loved its roots, I loved its heritage, and I thought they were just so cool. Being able to take an engine that's really bulletproof, boost it up, make even more power, have all-wheel drive, really good steering, really good driver feel, just seems so appealing. Now, GTRs hold their value very, very well. If you're looking for a 2009, you're still probably going to spend somewhere in the ballpark of $50,000 to $60,000. Now, if you want the nice one, the 2014 plus, you're looking to spend in the $60,000 to $70,000 range. Now, these cars, when they came out, they were high 80s, 90s to $100,000. They're holding their value very well. Now, I'm curious to see if this special edition ends up being the last GTR that Nissan makes, if they end up maybe stamping it with a certain number, like 1 of 100, 1 of 200. This special edition is going to hold its value very well. A lot of car collectors are going to want this because it's just very special and very hard to get their hands on. I wonder how long it's going to be before YouTubers and auto testers are going to be able to get their hands on one and put this against maybe the first generation GTR, just to see how far this generation of GTR has come from its inception. That's going to be it for today's Daily Car News. I'll see you guys on the next one.